Greetings, my friends. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank all of my channel members for supporting me in this endeavor to save pop culture. And if you are not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We need you. Thank you. Kathleen Kennedy has screwed up again and has exposed Lucasfilm to yet another massive lawsuit. That's right, my friends. Kathleen Kennedy is a gift that keeps on giving fits to Bob Iger and the Disney gang, proving that she is not only the destroyer of franchises, but of corporate profits. And this is no rumor, folks. This is not from my Hollywood spies. My source in this case is none other than The Hollywood Reporter and an actual copy of the filed lawsuit, which I will read you excerpts from in just a few minutes. But let me tell you, my friends, I am no lawyer. I'm just a simple country supervillain doing my best to conquer the world with an army of giant robots, not with an army of lawyers. Even so, just reading over the lawsuit, the case appears to my uneducated eyes to be pretty damning against Lucasfilm, and as near as I can tell, it could have been easily averted if Kathleen Kennedy had been on the ball and had not acted so, well, the word I would use is shady, but it might be negligent. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer as I said, but those are the words that come to mind when I review the information, as a layman. Shady and perhaps shoddy. But regardless, now Disney is having to deal with yet another of Kennedy's messes, and to paraphrase Belloc in Raiders, you chose the wrong president. This time it will cost you.
KK. It's not bad enough she absolutely ran Star Wars into the ground, made a box office bomb with Indy 5, destroyed the Willow franchise so badly the latest series was removed from Disney Plus and lost Disney $1 billion. Now, she's gotten Lucasfilm sued yet again. Though I can't quite remember who else has sued them. Remind me, Doomcock.
The other lawsuit was from a woman named Karyn McCarthy, who was hired to work on The Acolyte. According to an article in Deadline published March 8th, quote, Lucasfilm has been hit with a breach of contract lawsuit over the upcoming The Acolyte. Baller's executive producer Karyn McCarthy has taken the Kathleen Kennedy-run Disney division to court over being pink-slipped from the Leslie Headland-created series last year after just a few weeks of work. McCarthy was being actively courted by Apple at the same time to help run their eventual Colin Farrell starring PI series Sugar. Deciding to throw in her lot in the potential long-term commitment to Lucasfilm and The Acolyte in early April 2022, McCarthy found herself in an employment Death Star and no cash to show for it at the sudden end, it seems. Or put it in bottom-line terms, as a result of its bad faith and wrongful termination, defendants deprived Ms. McCarthy significant employment from which she would have earned millions of dollars over the life of the series, unquote.
Oh dear, now I remember. Didn't they offer McCarthy $5,000 just to keep her happy and make her go away? Anyone in Hollywood, even Kathleen Kennedy, ought to know that $5,000 off a multi-million-dollar debt ain't gonna make anyone in Hollywood happy.
But now, Harvey Cthulhu, things are worse as once again, Kennedy fails in the most basic way to protect Disney from legal action, this time not on The Acolyte, but on Indy 5. The Hollywood Reporter published an article on this with the headline, Lucasfilm sued in trademark dispute over backpack in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. A clothing company says the studio used its signature backpacks in the sequel without permission and then passed them off as a competitor's product.
Now, isn't that a squirt of piss in Bob Iger's cornflakes? Because even though this lawsuit is against Lucasfilm, it can't help but impact Disney, Lucasfilm's parent company.
Yeah, this is bad, O Skull of Calderon, and extremely shady in a way it just didn't have to be. The article sums it up this way, quote, Lucasfilm has been roped into a legal battle between rival clothing companies over the backpack Indiana Jones wore in the latest installment to the franchise. In a suit Filed on Wednesday in California federal court, Frost River accused Lucasfilm of using its products in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny without permission and then passing off its signature backpacks as a competitor's product in a deceptive marketing campaign, unquote. In other words, and this kind of blows my mind, people, Indy was shown carrying a backpack in the movie. Unfortunately, this particular backpack was made by the Frost River Company, and it was extremely distinctive and unique. Now, Lucasfilm had a deal to cross-promote the outdoor gear of a company that is a direct competitor to Frost River, a company called the C.C. Filson Company. Now, the thing that a sane person, a stand-up person would have done, is simply use a backpack made by the C.C. Filson Company, right? I mean, you made a deal with that damn company. Have Indy use their damn backpack. It's a no-brainer, yeah? But holy shit on a stick, folks. That's not what Indy 5 did. No, for some idiotic reason that I can't even guess at, they actually took the very distinctive backpack made by Frost River. They took the time to peel off the Frost River logo and other identifying marks, allegedly, according to this lawsuit. And allegedly, they had Indiana Jones use that backpack on screen instead of a backpack made by C.C. Filson, the company Lucasfilm had contracted with to use and promote their products.
The level of sheer stupidity here is mind-blowing. It seems like such a minor thing, and yet it will have major consequences for Disney and Lucasfilm. Shady indeed, Doomcock. Shady indeed. Well, okay, so it was dumb, I guess, but a backpack's a backpack, yeah? I mean, there's no law against it, is there?
Au contraire, Harvey Cthulhu, there is a law against it. It's called the Lanham Act, a trademark protection law, and if the allegations in this lawsuit are accurate, then this is bad indeed. Now, I'm not a lawyer, and I can't give any legal opinion as to the merits of the case, but to my untrained eye, it looks shady as fuck. Let me go ahead and read a bit of the actual complaint to you, and you can decide for yourself. Indiana Jones, an eccentric archaeologist, is known for stealing priceless artifacts while dodging giant rolling boulders. Not unlike its character, Lucasfilm had no qualms misappropriating Frost River's successful geologist pack and other Frost River products for use in the film Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. That is, Lucasfilm used Frost River's products in Indiana Jones 5 without consulting Frost River or obtaining permission to do so. Lucasfilm and Filson, a direct competitor of Frost River, then engaged in a joint marketing campaign, including national television commercial advertising that featured clips of Indiana Jones wearing Frost River's products, including the Geologist Pack. Indeed, Lucasfilm and Filson were so brazen in their marketing and disregard for Frost River's rights to its intellectual property that they used clips of Indiana Jones wearing Frost River's Geologist Pack on Filson's own website. Oh, that is what some would call chutzpah. I call balls. The lawsuit contains two corporate juggernauts, Filson and Lucasfilm, exploiting the hard work and intellectual property of Frost River, a small American company. Frost River is the manufacturer of American-made, high-quality, handcrafted, rugged outdoor essentials, including packs, backpacks, duffel bags, satchels, and the Geologist Pack used in Indiana Jones 5. Filson is a direct competitor of Frost River and also manufactures outdoor backpacks, packs, and duffel bags. Lucasfilm and Filson's unauthorized use of Frost River's products in the Indiana Jones 5 film and in the joint marketing campaign is a classic example of reverse passing off, whereby a competitor removes a product's trademarks and then attempts to pass it off as their own product. Liability under the Lanham Act for misappropriating Frost River's products is a boulder that Lucasfilm and Filson cannot dodge. Look at this picture. In early 2023, Lucasfilm began ramping up its marketing campaign for the latest iteration of the Indiana Jones franchise, Indiana Jones 5. As part of its campaign, it released a feature trailer, which features clips from the film. The trailer can be found here. In several scenes, Indiana Jones can be seen wearing the geologist pack. Indeed, in a 12-minute sequence, the main characters, including Indiana Jones, can be seen carrying the bags when they are traveling through Sicily. A close-up of a still showing Frost River's geologist pack in Indiana Jones 5 is below. Lucasfilm never obtained Frost River's permission to use any of Frost River's products in Indiana Jones 5. Instead, in an effort to obscure Frost River's connection to the geologist pack and simple book pack, it removed both the oval stamped leather and red taffeta. Further, as part of the advertising for the sweepstakes and campaign, Lucasfilm and Filson used the 60-second commercial on Filson's website to advertise Filson's products. A screenshot of Lucasfilm and Filson's advertising showing the clip with Frost River's geologist pack and simple book pack is below. As can be seen on the website, directly below the clips from the Indiana Jones 5 film, Filson advertised its own luggage packs and duffels for sale. A consumer visiting Filson's website is led to believe, by implication, that the bags featured in the Indiana Jones 5 film were manufactured by Filson and are genuine Filson products. Indeed, as shown below, Filson sells products that directly compete with Frost River's geologist pack. On the left is an excerpt from Filson's website displaying one of its backpacks for sale, and on the right is a photograph of the geologist pack. Clearly, Filson having a Lucasfilm licensed Indiana Jones collection page on its website, using Frost River's products in the advertising and then selling the below identified backpack in its collection is anti-competitive and wrong. In sum, Lucasfilm and Filson used Frost River's own products, the geologist pack and the simple book pack, to advertise for Filson, a direct competitor of Frost River. This is a quintessential example of reverse passing off and is unfair and prohibited under the Lanham Act, unquote.
Wow. Well, when you put it that way, it stinks to high heaven, dude. If this filing is accurate, they allegedly peeled off the identifying logos and marks and passed it off as the product of a rival company. But KK didn't actually peel the stuff off herself, right?
Well, I don't know, but that doesn't matter, Harvey. I mean, think about it. She was not only the president of Lucasfilm at the time, she was also the executive producer of Indiana Jones 5. So the buck stops with her, regardless of whether she peeled off that stuff herself or not. Yes, my friends, this is what happens when you hire woke ideologues like Kennedy. All these people care about is the SJW talking points, dissing the patriarchy, and so on. Standard business practices and profits and trademark law are just not part of that agenda. But sadly for Disney, there are still laws about this sort of thing. And thus it appears the mouse takes another hit thanks to Kennedy on its reputation and its wallet. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha